nice to meet you. I'm on the west side of Dallas, 4th edition of Who's Got That Fire. Today, we're with Alex at Prima Vega. This is gonna be an awesome shoot, awesome food, awesome people. Again, welcome to Who's Got That Fire. It's nice to meet you. We're here at Prima Vega with two awesome people. So I want to ask you guys a question. What's your name and where you from?
I'm Alan, and I'm from Colorado.
I'm Ertuğrul, I'm from Turkey.
How'd you guys meet?
We met at the Van Gogh Museum.
Really? Looking at art or each other.
Oh.
Yes, I love it. So tell me a little bit about the name of the restaurant and how that came about.
He suggested Primavera restaurant, and I wanted to throw a G in there.
Basically, make it a little bit more sounds vegan.
Nice to meet you. Arcadians. I want to pronunciate that word right. So what does the name mean?
Primavera means fresh or spring vegetable in multiple languages. And we wanted to add Vega in there so people could know that it's vegan.
Makes sense. So, are you happy with what you've done so far?
Mostly happy. I think there's a lot that we still need to do, and once we have everything done the way we want it, then I'll be happy.
Perfection. That could be perfect. So, how did the style of cuisine come about? The dishes you picked, the mixture of things you got going on. What made you make the menu what you made?
We decided to make the menu based around the languages that use the word Primavera. So there's a lot of European and Mediterranean, but we also wanted to do some American dishes, especially brunch.
That's awesome. I would have never known that. That is absolutely awesome. So, the concept of the food, the language, and the way people function is how you guys were thinking when you created this love shop here. Huh. Okay. All right. How has being a vegan affected your life?
I mean, it doesn't affect that much, except that I feel good and I feel like I'm doing good.
Pros, cons?
No cons.
So far.
Yeah.
If you were to invite somebody into the lifestyle, how would you do it? Would it be through food, conversation, both?
I would say food first.
How long have you been vegans?
For about 10 years.
How about you?
Basically, after I met him.
I love fear. I love that. That makes me smile. You know, what advice would you give somebody who's opening up a business in the restaurant industry? You know, pros, cons, do's, don'ts. You know, look out for us.
Have your menu ready. Hire professionals to set up the legal work. Make sure that you're in the location you really want to be, and practice.
Because after, when we started, we're so different now than what we were. It takes a little time and some mind to figure it out what you want to do and how you want to do it.
What was the beginning? How did that start?
It was, I mean, a lot different than a lot of ways.
Yeah.
A lot of ways.
The menu was more varied, and
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. If you had to pick favorite dish out of the whole menu, what would it be?
I would say French toast for me.
Oh. With the dipping.
I like the pesto pasta.
Pasta, French toast. different ends of the field, both carbs.
Yeah, basically. I like the bacon cheeseburger.
Who doesn't like the bacon cheeseburger? You know, and I love the fact that you guys went with the bread selection. What made you pick the pretzel bread versus, you know, just regular bread, flatbread, buns?
Yeah,
It was his idea.
yeah, I just really like pretzel buns.
Been a pretzel person your whole life?
I started making pretzels when I was a kid.
Really? That's something I haven't done. Need to do that.
It's a lot of work.
Really?
Yeah, it is.
Harder than cinnamon rolls?
No.
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna try pretzels just to see, you know, because that's something I haven't done. It just sounds. Do you fry them or bake them? Pretzels are boiled.
Yes.
I did not know this at all. Wow. All right, gentlemen. I'm gonna ask 3 more tricky ones before I let you out. My first one is, if this was the last time anybody ever got to see you alive, what would you want them to remember this?
Someone who put his life into making a difference for others.
Same, and basically passionate about what we want to do and how to improve things.
If someone's seen this restaurant, never been there before, how would you tell them to come in? Would it be television, radio, you know, people-to-people contact? What would be your main tool to invite people into the establishment?
The main way we've gotten people in is through word of mouth.
Basically, it's the experience that they had.
Anybody ever complain about the food? Give it a negative review or say,
I mean, time to time it would happen, but not too common for us. We usually have good ratings.
does it affect you when you get a negative review or someone?
The last person we had complain was last year, like give a hard complaint was last year, and then they ordered the next day.
So it wasn't enough for them to just walk away from it, which is a good thing, you know. So where do you want to see the restaurant at 5 years from now? What is the ultimate division?
I want to see the restaurant running itself by the people who are there creating the foods they want to make, with a dining room where people can come in and enjoy the meal with fresh herbs and plants surrounding them.
We've been talking about these, and basically this is our idea, and hopefully we can make it in a few years.
At the rate you guys are going, the sky's the limit. Yeah. This is my last question, gentlemen, and then I'm out of here. You know. Do you cook with love?
We can't do it without love.
There it is. Oh, there it is. So, my name's Nakamichi. This is Who's Got That Fire. We're on the west side of Dallas with some awesome guys. Tell them again who you are, where you're from, and where they can find you at. Social media as well. Okay.
I'm Alan from Colorado.
I'm Arthur from Turkey.
You can find us at 921 West Commerce in the Commerce Pork Food Company. You can also order from Uber Eats, DoorDash, Grubhub, or the Commerce Pork Food Company.
You guys already know this is my favorite part of the show. I'm here again with these two awesome gentlemen. And what we have here, I'm not going to explain it to you. I don't want to tear it apart. I'm going to let you explain it to them so they understand what the signature dish is.
This is pesto pasta. We make our own pesto sauce, and we have soy chicken. They are soy curls boiled in vegan chicken bouillon, and basically mushrooms and spinach. We make our own vegan parmesan. It's cashew, nutritional yeast, garlic powder, and salt. It's really delicious and simple. with it. That's our dish.
Wow. And as you see, this is amazing. I'm gonna go ahead and taste this, you know, give it a rating. You know, of course they've eaten it 1,000 times, but you know how that goes. So here it is, y'all. So hard to get it all. It's just like, I don't want to be an animal. Okay. I got a little bit of everything mixed in there. You can see the mushrooms. You can see that amazing pesto that's made from scratch there. You can see that spinach. You can also see the chicken. And most of the time when you look at someone and they're transitioning on how they compose a dish, you can tell whether or not they're making it just to fit or if it all marinates together properly. This definitely looks like it marinates together properly. So we're going in. Listen. If you've never eaten here, your mother did a terrible job. You should come by here and try this. I'm gonna give this a 10 out of 10 when it comes down to pasta. Noodles just right, sauce just right. Flavor combination and the layering, perfect. The acidity, just right. So if you get a chance, you gotta come by here and try this again. Again, we're on the west coast of Dallas at Prima Vega with these two awesome gentlemen with this amazing food. I didn't even make it to the garlic bread, but as you see, that is stellar. I'm gonna take a bite of that just because. Crispy, soft in the middle, flavors. Most people say you can't have good flavor with vegan food. This is a lie. If you love something and you really want to try some great food, you guys need to come by here. I want to thank you again and welcome to Who's Got That Fire.
Ben Arturo, burası Prima Vega, and Who's Got That Fire?